Can't lie, my legs have seen better days. It feels like I ran 20 miles yesterday. Because I did, obviously. But yeah, it was a early morning today. Just tossed the Vomero Premiums on, helped my legs feel a little bit better, obviously, with how tired they are from the long run yesterday. And yeah, now we gotta get out of here because I have work this morning. So quick turnaround, just an easy couple of miles. It is 1 week out from the race. This isn't gonna be a huge mileage week. So that's nice. And I just get to do a nice easy run today. Tomorrow we'll work out Wednesday, nothing too crazy. But like I said, I gotta get out of here because I got work in like half an hour. Now, I am not a scary movie guy, and I do enjoy Halloween and all that, but one thing I do love is Scooby-Doo. And tell me why we got 24/7 Scooby-Doo episodes and movies on YouTube. WB kids? Listen, I might be 24, but this is awesome. I love this. I can't quite remember if I even worked out last week, which is not a good thing. Obviously, we had a busy week last week, to be fair, and a lot going on, so not the end of the world, but I'm glad I was able to get in a quick one today. Hopefully work out again later this week. Just try to stay on top of it as we're nearing the finish line of the marathon build. I will say, I'm kind of already thinking past that of what I'm gonna do, and I still plan on like running and maybe trying to fit in one more race this year, but I'm just not sure. I need to slow down and just focus on the marathon at hand before I jump the gun on anything else. Sight. I woke up to a text from my coach saying that we were going to do a workout this morning, which was not what I was expecting because we had talked about Sunday that we would work out Wednesday, Friday this week. So that's a little bit of a change of plans. Woke up thinking, oh, I'm going to go do an easy couple miles. Then all of a sudden I looked down, never mind, we got a workout. So got to lock in real quick. So I am 100% mentally locked when I get this workout started. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I walked outside and it was drizzling a little bit. So I was like, all right, let me just get this run started. We should be good. I saw the weather forecast. It was looking like storms in like an hour. So I was like, all right, we're good. Start going, not even like 3 minutes into the run. Lightning, thunder, pouring rain. It's still going right now. There were some close calls. I had some lightning strikes that, I mean, just illuminated everything. And then thunder, like a second or two later, that sounded like cannons going off. It was so close. Fortunately, we made it back to the house. I saw my one of the high school coaches, Coach Clark, running too, right at like halfway through the run. I was like, Coach Clark, good morning. What are you doing out here? But yeah, hopefully he made it home safe and sound as well. Oh man, that was an interesting one. Whew. I was about to switch over to my Vaporflies when I had a little bit of an oh crap moment. I forgot that I haven't broken in the Alphafly 3s yet, which I need to do. I don't think it's a good idea to go into the marathon without wearing these like at all. Obviously, I've never worn out. These don't have laces in them. Oh no. I forgot I took the laces out and put them in the Vaporfly 4s. Okay, never mind. I need to break these in. I need to do a workout in them. I would prefer to do it on the treadmill just so they're in pristine condition for the race. So this would have been a great workout to wear these. They don't have laces in them. I can't take 10 minutes to relace these. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna toss laces in these as fast as I can. I have extra laces that are not being used in any of my shoes right now, so as quickly as I can, gonna lace these up. And again, like I said, I really only want to wear these because I just want to get them. I've never worn Alphaflies before. If this was a pair of Vaporflies, I wouldn't mind running in these without any miles on them because I've worn Vaporflies for years now. So my feet are used to them. I know what they're going to feel like. It's not an issue. I think breaking in a pair of marathon shoes is good regardless, even if it's only a couple miles. But specifically because I've never worn Alphaflies ever, I really want to make sure that my body is just going to be ready for putting these on. I think it'll be a little safer in the long run anyway, so I'm just going to try to put laces in these as quickly as I can so that I have laces in them and I can run in them, obviously. But oh my god, yeah, I kind of fumbled on this. I don't want to be stressed out starting the next week off with, obviously it being the week of the marathon, trying to find a day where I can put these on and go run some, faster miles, whether it be a workout or just like strides or something. So it's just better to do it now. It is what it is. I'll start the workout a little bit later than I would have liked. It's been a chaotic morning all over the place to begin with. If this workout goes well, I'm going to be really happy because holy crap, I was not ready for this. And speaking of, the workout this morning is a threshold workout. We're just doing 7 to 9 miles at 6-minute pace. Very simple, very easy. Honestly, the fact that I'm wearing Alphaflies kind of makes me want to push the pace a little bit. I might end up running a little bit faster, maybe the last few miles, just to, get a feeling for what, marathon pace is going to feel like. Because obviously I'm planning on running faster than 6-minute pace, but at the same time, I just won't know until the morning of. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the workout feels once I get it started, but yeah, I'm just going to try to lock in and get these shoes laced and kind of go from there. Well, I'm glad I put the Alpha Flies on, I won't lie. Those things feel unreal. They are very reminiscent of the Nike Tempo Next Percent, which I was quite a big fan of. I like the sock feel to it, obviously, and it's very bouncy, very quick, very light. So cannot wait to race in those. On the other hand, Threshold this morning, I don't know. I mean, it's been a rough last few weeks. I feel like I haven't been where my fitness I should be. Like, I feel like I was really fit going into the half marathon and even afterwards, and I don't know, it just feels like I can't string it quite along, and I don't know. I'm kind of just like a little nervous. It was hot this morning down here. It felt like 80 degrees. I was sweating profusely. Very happy with the Science and Sport Electrolyte Go carb mix. I think that was really helpful with having a lot of electrolytes on top of carbs, so that helped. Let me just say this. If it's 40 degrees the morning of the marathon, I genuinely think I could run like 2:30. Probably not gonna happen, either of those things, obviously. So if it's cooler, I think I'll be fine. A little nervous with the weather, but I think that's gonna kind of make or break how I perform, just because I feel like my fitness is good, but I feel like the past few weeks the weather has just been so all over the place. I'm not getting inconsistent training, which is like throwing me for a loop mentally. And I wouldn't normally be nervous if this wasn't my first marathon. I think that's really something I have to take into consideration, that this is the first one. I have no idea what to expect, and the fact that my training hasn't been as consistent as I'd like for it to be just makes me a bit nervous. Not a big deal, something to think about as I continue forward. Yeah, big bounce back workout. Obviously from last week, it went smoother than the 2 I did last week, and hopefully, we're, like 12 days out or something like that. So there's basically nothing left to be done for gaining fitness. It's really just maintaining at this point. So hopefully things go smoothly into the rest of the week and into the weekend. And yeah, we can just execute the rest of these days, take care of business, and look forward to the marathon next week. Come on, Kel. I was literally about to walk out the door when I saw a box on the counter, and I was jokingly saying to my mom, "Oh, is that for me?" Because, I get a lot of packages. She doesn't love it, but she goes, "Am I gonna have to take away your credit card?" And I said, "Oh, is it actually for me?" She goes, "Yeah." And I said, "What is it?" I had no idea. She said, "It's from Nike." And I said, "Wait a second, what do you mean it's from Nike?" So I have another box here from Nike. We're gonna get open. Oh, let me open it from this side where it doesn't have any of the info on. I don't know what this is. They already sent me all the Chicago Marathon stuff, so. What is this? Oh, is it another shirt? I think so. Oh, these are the shorts. Oh, that's pretty sick. No shot. I was gonna say, what else did they send me? Okay, these are nice. I do have a good chunk of the Nike running shorts. I love these shorts. I do all of my workouts, and whenever I have like doubles, because it has a super nice back pocket for your phone. Dude, these are sick, and it's got the little, obviously, Bank of America Chicago Marathon. I didn't know they were sending me another thing. That's awesome. These are sick, man. I'm a fan. Okay, I gotta go to work before I'm gonna be late. Gosh, man, Nike absolutely spoiled me this week, I swear. I mean, honestly, all the stuff that they have sent me has been unreal. All the shoes, now all the Chicago Marathon clothes. I mean, it's an unreal feeling, seriously. And none of it would be possible without you guys. Like, the support I get from you guys, watching every week, commenting, liking the videos, like, it's not possible without your guys' support. I'm so fortunate and lucky to have just one of the best communities I could even ask for. And it really goes such a long way. I definitely do not say it enough, but thank you to you guys. You guys are unbelievable, the best community I could ask for. I don't say it enough, so, thank you for being here, seriously.
You want to run down A?
holy smokes, it is 20 degrees cooler this morning than it was yesterday. Insane. It's like 45 right now, which I love. I love this weather so much. It feels like fall, and it's such a blessing to have finally come, because man, these 60, 65 degree mornings were killing me, I won't lie. So got a long sleeve on for the run this morning. That's how cold it is. And you know, I'm sweating now. Obviously I probably could have gone on a short sleeve, but oh, just nothing quite like it, man. I love this weather. Alrighty, we made it to work. We got a nice little 6-hour shift ahead of us today. I also have a couple things I need to do afterwards, but while I'm here, I really need to get at least the majority of tomorrow's video finished so that I can make sure it's uploaded on time, unlike the past 2 weeks, which I don't think is going to be a problem, but you really just never know how the day is going to go, so try to keep that in mind. And oh, the sun, man, am I happy to see that. It is chilly in the gym today, which I'm not going to complain. I love the weather, but I won't lie, walking out here feels real nice. And we do have to run to the store really quick because I need to get protein powder and gas, and I would just prefer to do that now than, you know, wait till tomorrow or next week. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite place to go shopping. Good old Aldi. Got my favorite protein powder, great deals. This kind of sucks, it's like a 20-minute drive from home, but besides that, love this place. Normally I'm not allowed to go shopping because I'll come home with things that I don't need, but when it's for protein powder, usually I'm pretty good about just getting what I need. We have Wade Stop. Oh my god. I can't get this. $15. $15. I can't get that. I'm gonna get in trouble looking over here. Oh, he's got Squishmallows on the bottom. Taya would love one of those probably. All right, we made it out with what we needed and nothing extra. I'm very proud of myself. Gotta go get gas though really quick. Jesus, $45 for gas. Ugh. Illinois, man.
Sure, the prize will be something big and Greek.
I'm sorry, Fred, but we can't go to the finals with Scooby sick like this.
I've been rewatching Mystery Incorporated, and for 2010, this show's kind of gas. Like, genuinely, it is top tier animation, so that's been a lot of fun. But I gotta lock in and edit. Can't spend all my time watching cartoons if I'm not editing. I don't know what these videos are even for, so gotta make sure I get this out tomorrow. But I also want to get a good night of sleep tonight, so gonna edit a little bit, then pack up, get ready, everything ready for bed, get a good night of sleep, take care of business tomorrow, get a lot of work done tomorrow, hopefully kind of go from there. The mornings when I can toss on half tights and a long sleeve are easily my favorite mornings. The weather's absolutely beautiful today. Oh man, you really just can't beat these fall mornings, and it feels like fall. The leaves are falling, the weather's cool. Just can't beat these days, man. Luckily you have the day off today too, so I can really get to enjoy it, but gotta finish editing before I can do that. I just spent the better part of the day editing, and when I say the better part of the day, I mean hours of editing. I did not realize how long the video was going to be. I'm over an hour into the video working on the long run we did Sunday, and I'm thinking to myself, holy crap. When I wear those glasses, well, we also did a lot of unboxing last week, to be fair. That also took up a lot of time. But when I put those glasses on, I just start yapping. I'm just like, I don't know what to cut. Like, I want to keep as much as I can. I don't know. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to upload this till tomorrow. An issue. I don't know. Once I get better with the glasses footage, these will be quicker to edit. But because they're so long and I still have to do so much of uploading and importing all the footage onto my computer, it's just taking a little bit longer than I was expecting. So be done tomorrow, not the end of the world. Okay, I gotta get back to it. Oh. It is nice and cool out this morning, the perfect weather for a workout. And we have a workout today, but unfortunately I also opened at the gym today. So it's gonna have to wait until I get out of the gym, which sucks. Well, this might be an issue. I need to get literally 100 yards forward and then take a left. But it don't look like I'm going anywhere anytime soon, which, not ideal. Alrighty, we made it down to beautiful Moose Island for this morning's workout. About to start warming up. We have 1K repeats on deck. We're gonna be doing them on the paved loop, which it's a little bit longer than a kilometer, but not the end of the world. We have 90 seconds of rest in between each rep. So I'll be able to walk from start to finish, grab my bottle in between, all should be well. These are gonna be somewhere around, I wanna say, 6-minute pace, which is 3:43 per kilometer if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna start at that pace at least and try to work down. We have anywhere from 10 to 16 reps, so nothing too crazy this morning. We got the Vaporfly 3s we're gonna be tossing on as well. Out here by myself. It's actually kind of a great time to be doing it though, because it's gonna be pretty similar to the marathon. I'm gonna wake up really early in the morning. I'm gonna have 4 to 6 hours of doing nothing before warming up and then getting the race started. So kind of simulates that in a little bit at least. But yeah, I'm gonna start warming up and then we'll get after it.
All right, bye.
Good morning, buddy. Oh, is it dyed?
It is, yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I thought it was a wig. I was like,
No,
wait a second.
this is
That's
hair.
awesome.
Thanks.
That's actually funny. Alrighty, it's time to get active. The weather has definitely taken a bit of a turn. We went from very cool to a little warmer. I think it's just under 60 degrees right now. That really isn't even that problematic though. The wind picked up out of nowhere And that makes me a tad bit worried because there's not much coverage going around parts of this loop. So might be a little difficult at some sections. We'll probably reverse direction, maybe every 5 reps, which would only be 3 times if I get to 16. So I don't know, we'll kind of see, we'll play it by ear. I might reverse it every time, I don't know, just kind of just not worrying about that right now. I'm gonna do a quick stride, put my bottle down, and then yeah, it's time to get started. Which, speaking of, let me get the workout ready. I got them programmed into my, that's not what I want. I got it programmed into my watch, so I don't actually have to worry about it. There it is, 1K repeats, set it to outdoor, and then yeah, let's get active. Because this isn't a perfect 1K, it's a little extra, I'll end somewhere over here. I'm gonna put my bottle right here, just like I did last time I was here, and then I'll start a little ahead right here so that I can kind of jog to my bottle, grab it, take a sip, and then jog over here, start the next rep. With 90 seconds of rest, I should be good, but you never know, we'll see. All right, let's get after it. Let's get active. Nice and smooth for the first one. Really not trying to break the bank or anything. Just try to fall into a rhythm here. Oh no, 2 minutes of rest? That's not right. Uh-oh. Oh man, I picked the wrong workout, no! Oh, I'm gonna have to reset this. Oh crap. All right, I got the right workout set this time. Oh man, that's really disappointing. I probably have somewhere around 2 minutes of rest right now, which is not a big deal. At least I fixed the workout. Just waiting for the pod to reconnect, and then we'll get this started up again. At least it's correct now. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but anyways, here we go. Not a big deal. I have 1 rep on Strava. That's just by itself. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Not a big deal. Nice. Okay. What was that? 347 maybe? Or I mean 447, 547. Oh my God, 547 mile pace. I don't know what the kilometer was, but that's okay. I think that's pretty good. I mean, heart rate's been, I think it's sat under 165 that rep, which is great. I feel pretty good. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I'm pushing pace a little bit. I could probably slow down, but I feel good, so I'm just gonna kind of let the momentum take me, just try to get comfortable at this pace. Okay, and we still got 1 minute, 10 seconds, perfect. Gives me more than enough time to walk all the way back down here, which is great. It's funny, a minute would be too little of rest, but 1 minute 30 is like the perfect amount of rest. Very nice, very nice. .332. Okay, I'm not mad about that. I'm about 10 seconds faster than assigned for the start. Of course, I'm supposed to work down, so that's good, but only issue is that the wind on this backstretch is hurting, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, not to the point where like, excuse me, not to the point where like I'm struggling to run pace or anything, but it's just, I'm feeling it. And like the grass is like just short enough to where like my legs are fine, but it's hit me in the chest. So all good, no worries. When I reverse directions, it might be a little bit easier, I won't lie, because that is all getting wind and I'll be having that on my back for most of the reps. So we'll see. Okay, rep 4. Hopefully I'll remember that I have, you know, 1 extra that I missed when I finish these set. All right, let's get after it. .331. Okay, a little fast, but that's fine, we're good. I'm telling you, man, just this turn, it's like a little over a quarter mile of just straight wind. I'm gonna do 1 more rep to finish 5 going this way, and I'm gonna flip it and see how that goes. I'm hoping it'll be a little easier because I'll break it up. I'll do like half of what I was doing, go this direction, and then get that hole back to my wind. And I'll have to fight right here to the finish, but that's okay. All right, try to keep it smooth, baby. Let's get after it. 3:30, oh boy. Okay, I mean, we worked down like a second each rep the last 3, so that's not the end of the world, but a tad bit faster than I'd realistically like. So I don't know, we'll try to chill a little bit on the way back, but we're on the opposite direction. But oh, I can't lie, it feels like I was overcompensating just a little bit because I was running against the wind like for a lot of it. So I'm hoping this wrap I'll be a little bit smoother, won't be too working too as hard, I guess you could say. Okay. Okay, not bad. A little easier. I looked down at one point, I was going like 5:35, and I was like, oh no, I gotta slow down. But that was because the wind was at my back. I think I was just like, just moving a little bit easier. So I was trying to replicate my effort, and it just happened to be a little fast. So all good. That's 6 reps if I'm not mistaken. I'd like to get in 10 more, so I just really gotta focus on making sure I'm not running too fast. The sun is really starting to cook too. There's no more cloud coverage, so just gotta be careful, make sure I don't overwork, and should be all good. Let's get after it. Rep number 7. Okay, we're good. Oh man, the wind and the heat, man, they're just hitting me with back-to-back pressure. But you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds. So gonna just keep moving, keep grooving, keep the heart rate down. All right, almost halfway there. Just try to keep it smooth. All right, well, we slowed down just a touch on that one, but not so much during the rep itself, but more so at the end when I was getting hit with the wind. Oh, I should probably walk backwards so you guys can hear me. But yeah, I feel good through half. You know, heart rate's maxing out like 174 right now, so that's good. But also, the weather is definitely getting to me just a touch. I think I got 8 more in me, but we'll see. Can't beat it, really can't. Yeah. I have no idea what he just said, but that's okay. I started a little early too, whoops. Okay, I don't know what I ran on that one, oops. I wasn't paying attention. I think I'm gonna change up the route. There's a paved path that's just a straightaway down there. I think I'm gonna go jump on that and get some shade so I don't overheat. And it should help with my mental, just to change it up a little bit for the last, 7 reps if we do it. All right, Mr. Bottle, you're gonna sit right here for me while I go run. Okay, maybe not. Let's leave that right there. And we got 10 seconds, no biggie. I'll probably leave it by my car when I'm done, but that's okay for now. This is good. All right, let's get back after it.
Wow, that was almost perfect. That's crazy. That's like the parking lot right there. And then it's just a straightaway all the way down to Moose Island. So right around here is where I should probably start. I think I can remember that. This little crack right here. Okay, got it. Man, it got hot really quick. This shade is really clutch. All right, this should be rep 11 if I'm not mistaken. Nice and easy, very smooth. Oh man, as much as I wanted that to work, that was a little brutal. I just ran literally a full kilometer just against the wind. So it looks like we're gonna go back up to the loop and just do that for the last 4 or 5. See how I feel. At the very least, like mentally, I got a nice little reset. Oh boy. Okay, I got 13 seconds. Just gonna drop my bottle off over by the sign. And I guess we're gonna go this way. 5. Oh no, the wind. That's gonna be rough. Oh man, a little slow. That's okay though. I mean, in all fairness, I wasn't really focused on the start, so I guess it's all good. What rep am I on? I already lost track. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know. What rep am I on? Watch? Okay, I gotta guess. If I'm 7.69, I would say that's probably rep 12. I don't know, man. I'm gonna assume we're on rep 12. Debating going the other direction this time, but we're gonna keep it up. Oh, I think it'll tell me what rep I am right at the start of this. Hold on. 12 out of 16. Okay. This should be rep 13 then. There it is. Oh, wait, did that say 12? Oh my God, dude, okay. Oh, because I missed one. We're good, we're good, we're good. I forgot the first one. So that is 13, which is good. All right, we got 10 seconds. I feel pretty happy with doing one more. So we're gonna shoot for 14. No reason to overwork right now. Here we go. Smooth. Come on. A little fast. That's okay though. I'm not going to be too mad with that.
As crazy as this might sound, during those reps, I was low-key like pleading with myself to quit complaining about the wind, because I knew like right when I finished my workout, I was gonna look at the wind and I genuinely thought it was gonna say like, oh, it was only like 5 or 6 miles per hour. And I was like, dude, I gotta quit complaining. Like, it's not that bad. I got this. We're good. Just to find out that the wind was like double that. Oh man, that was something special right there. I did not realize it was as windy as it was. I didn't look at the weather at all before starting this, besides like the average temp, which I knew was going to get a little hotter, but was not ready for the wind. So all things considered, I feel like that was a really good workout. I'm quite happy with that. And you know, last real workout before the marathon, not a bad way to end, I guess, our training set, or this, you know, season of training, if you will. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where that ended up, and now I can, you know, take an easy long run tomorrow. I might take the day off Sunday. I don't know. It's gonna be a good weekend though, I feel like. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went this morning.
I said, what's the point? He said, I just want to jump my truck. So let's see how this goes. He's getting serious.
My coach just texted me and said, and I quote, "Did it go that bad you don't want to talk about it?" regarding the workout today. And I had to say, I texted, I said, haha, nah, I've been editing trying to get this video uploaded, which we just got completed. If you can kind of see, it's uploading. It's an hour, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds long, which I think makes it the record for the longest Passion Project episode so far. I think the other one was like an hour and 8 minutes maybe, and that was the longest. So I think this one takes the cake for that, but absolute banger of an episode if I'm being honest. That's the 20-mile long run episode, which is going to be so freaking cool to watch when I finally get it uploaded to YouTube. Kind of sucks because I edit it in 1080p and then I switch it to 4K to upload to YouTube, so I don't actually get to see the full quality of all the clips, which, you know, it makes it easier for me to edit, but yeah, I digress. Anyways, video's getting uploaded. Oh, cannot wait for this thing to be done. Well, I get up at 4 because I want to go run, and I gotta run before. Today is the perfect example of a day where I want to wear the Vomero Premiums. Obviously, we had a workout yesterday, so my legs are tired, and this morning we have a medium long run. We're doing hopefully around 12 and a half miles, nothing crazy, just a little bit of a longer effort. And I think it's going to cap off mileage for the week. I don't know if I'm going to run tomorrow. I genuinely might take the day off because I just don't want to run too much miles this week, obviously being a taper week. So we'll see. Got to focus on the run at hand, though. Jimmy is going to be coming with me as well. So just a nice, easy couple miles on the morning should be great. legs are tired. Only ended up doing about 11 and a half this morning. I was shooting for an hour and a half, and I think we ended up finishing right around an hour 27 and a half, so not too bad, obviously. Solid little effort on the morning. Absolutely gorgeous out. A little warm, I won't lie. The cold from yesterday, it was like 10 degrees colder yesterday morning than it is today, which kind of sucks just for my allergies for the most part. I was sneezing like crazy when I woke up this morning. So, you know, the change of weather, the back and forth of just hot, cold just sucks. But besides that, like, it was really nice to run in, and, you know, 55 degrees is like perfect for, you know, a nice easy run. So that was really nice. The Vomero premiums feel fantastic. Just overall a great morning. Good start to the morning at the very least. Hopefully we'll have a pretty good day today. It should be a beautiful one at the very least. And yeah, you enjoy the run this morning, Jimmy?
It was great. The weather was beautiful.
And I finally got you back out on the long runs.
Yes, a lot of darkness.
Yeah, no, it's dark for so long right now that it's like, I tried to start at 5:30 this morning. Normally you start at 5. And I was like, we might as well just start at 5:30 because you're not gonna be able to see anything. So I don't know, it works, it is what it is. Next week's the last full week of running anyways, and we're gonna take a little bit of a break probably, so we just gotta push through one more week. Making an egg sandwich.
I could have put in biscuits.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alexa, put eggs on the top.
Pause.
I hope not. I tell you, I'm going to watch the marathon at Lincoln Park tomorrow.
All right, we are heading out to Chicago right now. Somehow I roped Mom in, so she's gonna be coming with me. We're working together with Kofuzi this morning to get some clips. I'm heading up to Lincoln Park to get clips around like miles 5 and 11. I think Kofuzi's starting at the start line, hitting miles like 3, maybe 5. I actually don't remember all off the top of my head. 13 and maybe Greektown. And then after it goes through there, I'm planning on driving from Lincoln Park down to the southern end, like miles 23, 24, trying to catch them right down there and kind of go from there. We'll see. I think Kofuzi said there's somebody else going to help us with footage as well, so hopefully all works out. Should be a beautiful morning. Weather's fantastic. I'm hoping for a great day. We made it downtown. It took a while to find a place to park, but I think we're around mile 7 if I'm not mistaken, so we are going to go under the bridge to get onto the other side of the road. And then hopefully all should be good. We'll be able to get at least mile 7 and mile 9 of the pros. Hopefully see some of my friends as well running and then kind of go from there, but it's gonna be a little crazy. Hopefully all goes well. I love that this is a Nike race. This is so cool, I'm not gonna lie. You know it's spooky season when we're walking down a hallway underneath the bridge that these cars are driving under. Never walk alone, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna switch over to the glasses for a little bit just to get some of the footage of like all the behind the scenes, which is pretty sick, I won't lie. This is really cool. Switch this. Dad's gonna watch this back and think, Mom's stealing my job.
Nope, he knows. Mom's not stealing his job.
Want to make sure I'm getting good behind the scenes footage for you guys. Let's wipe this off.
There it is.
Well, we ran into a problem. We can't get back across to get to the car. So this is an issue. Connor Mance is on pace to break the American record. Hopefully it'll go down. We're a little outside. We're on this map. We're all the way up here by, well, Navy Pier's right there, obviously, but hopefully we'll get down here and I won't be able to see the finish, but we'll get the rest of the elite runners. I know Ben is running, is right there. Eric Flober's right there. One of my buddies is right there. So hopefully get to see some of that. We kind of missed it, but Connor Mance American record, absolutely massive. I think that's like a 30 or 40 second drop from the original American record. So yeah, I think it was worth him not going to Tokyo for that. Well. How's it going, Kofuzi? How are you? Not too bad. How are things? This is like the craziest thing ever, man. Holy. Sorry. Thank you. Yep.
And after what felt like an eternity, we finally made it home. Actually didn't feel that long, but we were there for a while. I mean, I don't think we got out of there till a little after noon, which we were hoping to leave before noon. Unfortunately, we got caught up with everything going around and couldn't leave. Like, it was just so busy downtown that it took us a while to get out. And man, I am so grateful to be home. I love like the
going downtown. I hate coming home. And then whenever I think about going back, I'm like, do I really want to go back downtown? It's so chaotic. But the energy at the Chicago Marathon every year is unbelievable. I cannot wait to race it next year. I think it's going to be one just unreal experience, honestly. Getting to see Connor Mance break the American record was awesome. I mean, I only saw him twice, granted, but still really cool. Shout out to Kofuzi and Brian as well for helping me with footage. Obviously, we all shared footage between the three of us. We got a ton of clips. Hopefully, the stuff I shot is going to be good for Kofuzi's recap video, of course, which probably is already out by now, I'd imagine. But yeah, what a day, man. Oh, I'm just so tired at this point. I cannot wait to get a good night of rest. And a good night of rest is what I need, because I didn't run today because I knew I was going to walk a lot down in the city today. And I'm glad I didn't run today because I walked a lot down in the city today. So going to be a very interesting next week. We race next weekend. It's all coming ahead to a close in this chapter of the Passion Project, Season 5. Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them down in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Love all things. Peace out.